feel the dog way too, and I'm definitely to continue to bring you another show today. Day after 27, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. And like I was saying about the Dallas Cowboys, I feel that no doubt in my mind, will be a new coach, a new era in Dallas. The reason why, because like I was saying on the first show that I did, the fans need this. Because when you spend all that money that you're literally spending and you ain't getting no results, some gotta be done. For the simple fact if not, what if the fans start boycotting? Let's be real about it. What if they decide, well, I'm not finna pay all this money to go watch a game when I know that the Dallas Cowboys gonna lose? When I know that they ain't putting up no effort. And I wanna call out one person and one person only, and that's Mike Apostle. The reason why I want to call him out, because he spent time talking bad about the Dallas Cowboy players, but you're not getting the job done. I'm just being real about it. This is the Dog Wade Show, and I can pretty much say what I want to say. Michael Parsons, you're not J.J. Watt. You're not. To me, I feel like that you overrated. You talk a good game, but when it's time to be about what you gonna do, you not being that leader and you not stepping up performing when the game on the line. I mean, against weak teams, y'all show up and show out. Look at what you did to Cleveland. You're front runners. But when you play against a good team, you wind up getting flat out dominated. Two teams that I know, the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Albert Kamara put on the show. 180 yards and 4 touchdowns. Derrick Henry had over 100 and ran 2 touchdowns. And let's be honest with you. Michael Parsons, what was you at another game? Yeah, I watched the game tonight. I saw you when time get tough, you ran out. You're taking a break. You good at telling everybody what they need to do, but what about you? You ain't stepping up. You ain't getting the job done. And let me get on Dak Prescott a minute. You talk about how people need to be professionals. They need to come in, stay late, come in early, stay late, and act like professionals. But did you really want to cut the team a deal and get some of that money back that you make? No, you didn't. You said, I gotta have mine. You making over $60 million a year. And you hadn't even been to an NFC championship game. I mean, I'm literally being real about it. I ain't having it. And when I saw this year, the first 2 games in Dallas was a disgrace. And I'm talking about that defense now. Michael Parsons, you claim to be a leader. You're the most overhyped player that I've ever seen. I was looking at a Pittsburgh Steelers game. I think Pittsburgh was playing the Diego Chargers. Jim Harbaugh, the new coach. When it was time to close that deal, T.J. Watt came out. He was that close that they needed. He knew when to take the game over. He got it done. Now let's see about Dallas next game. We go to Pittsburgh next Sunday against that same team. What do then, Michael Thompson? Cause this team is good. 3-0. They got a quarterback that can run. Justin Fields. T.J. Walker, God, you better believe he gonna be there. What you gonna do then? If you don't get the job done, I'm ready to tell you right now, I don't need you talking. I need you looking at yourself in the mirror. Let's be real about it. Next game, you got the Detroit Lions. You know what they're gonna do. They'll run the ball down your throat. That's what they believe in, y'all. The Lions gonna run the ball. They ain't just talking about it, they being about it. Next game, you go to San Francisco. Now, I don't know how good they is this year, because they done had a lot of injuries. But when everybody help, I know what they do when they run up against the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas got destroyed last year with a defense that they and Quinn had. So could you imagine what they would do now if everybody was on that team healthy? Then after San Francisco, you got the Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud, Stephon Diggs. And they just signed this running back from the Cincinnati Bengals. They gonna run it down, you know. And that defense is good. Now it's time to put up a setup. Because everybody knows you can set up and talk about the coaches need to be gone and all that. But it's time for the players to step up. They the one getting paid. They the one wanting all this money. It is time for the fans. Do it for the fans. They the one come to them games. Whether you're on the road, because it's fans, it's Dallas fans everywhere you go, whether they on the road or whether they in Arlington, Texas. The team won $10 billion, for goodness sake. And this is the product that you put out on the field, in the words of Ocho Cinco.
Child, please.
And I'm just putting that out there. Because you got a bunch of players that got their money sold up. They are the richest man in the NFL. But what is it doing for the fans? They pay y'all salary. Without the fans, the Dallas Cowboys wouldn't be who they are. And Jerry Jones, I'm just calling you out right now. I know that you have invested money in this team. But it might be time for you to get a coach in there that know what he's doing. I'm not saying Mike McCarthy either, but he might not be the coach for the Dallas Cowboys. Got the job on a false pretense. Let's be real. Should be about winning a Super Bowl. I was looking at First Take this morning, the 27th of September, the day rather. And do you know the last time that the Dallas Cowboys won a Super Bowl, Bill Clinton was president of the United States, way back in the 90s. Nephew Slab brother that was in elementary. This boy married with 2 kids. So y'all do them now.
Stop it. Get some help.
What? Damn! No! No! No!
Over 30 years since this team won a Super Bowl. And the fans supposed to be happy with this. Every year people saying that the Dallas Cowboys go win the Super Bowl. Well, they haven't done nothing to show it. You go out and get the coach, somebody that you can be buddy with, they ain't producing nothing. They are not getting it done. Look at the Kansas City Chiefs and Pat Mahomes. They done already won 2 Super Bowls and going for a third. And yeah, I'm talking about Kansas City because they do things the right way. They have an unbelievable quarterback and Pat Mahomes. And this guy just ain't accepting the money. He getting it done. He going out every Sunday. He performing in this team in the Super Bowl every year. When they come to the Dallas Cowboys, changes have got to be made. That's just what it is. And that's all I can say about that. Now I want to move on to a different topic. And I want to talk about Memphis going to the Pac-12. And I want to thank Ed Scott because it would have cost Memphis, I think, $22 million to lead that conference. And the only thing that the Pac-12 was going to pay was $2 million. Ed Scott said nope. But right now we gonna stay where we at. And I think it's a good idea. And the reason why I think it's a good idea because until you get to where you can win that conference, and I'm talking about football and basketball, then we should stay where we at. If we can't beat nobody in that conference, then how you expect us to go to another deeper conference and try to win in it? It don't work. We didn't even win our conference last year. UAB won that conference. We have to get to the point where we take care of our business first, and we'll handle the rest. Now I want to talk about, because I think we got an excellent basketball coach in Penny Holloway. Ryan Stubblefield, that's a different story. Reason why? Because you had a chance to go to the football playoff this year, and you lost to they dominated you. Made the defense look bad. But I respect Ryan, because evidently he ain't just using Memphis as a stepping stone. A lot of these coaches, like Mike Norvell, we all know that he was using Memphis as a stepping stone until he got to Florida State. And they all talk about how they want to be in Memphis, how they want to do this and that the one time. Because if it's a better situation out there, number one, they're going to leave. And the same could go for Ryan Stubblefield. If it turned out good, then you gotta believe other coaches gonna come a call. That's what it is. Just like Dion did to Jackson State. When the better situation came to call, he left. He got some brain trade before he left. Because every year Jackson State played the Thunder in the class and there wasn't no money. So what Jackson State got out of it. So they had to pick another team. It's still going on. But guess what the Suns have? Oh, to Colorado. Just like I feel like he's gonna do the same this year after Sedora leaves. After Travis Hunter leaves, I can't see him staying in Colorado. I feel like as soon as he get the chance, he gone. That's the way it is with Memphis. That's why when you got coaches that use Memphis as a stepping stone, you need to get in the better conference. Because to me, once they get in a better conference, then the coaches, they ain't got no reason to go nowhere. Because it's a power conference. And I really believe that Penny Holloway gonna win the national championship one day if he stay in there. If people like Jason and Joe and people in Memphis don't run him away, he will win the national championship. I know for a fact he'll do it. But when he stay long enough to get it accomplished, that's what I want to know. At the end of the day, you get tired of hearing all the negative talk. Get tired of it. That's what it is. I think he's doing an amazing job in Memphis. You can see the team that he's going up trying to play against. And the reason why he's doing it that way, because it's Penny Hardaway. It's him. You got North Carolina coming up. And I think him in the Council versus Classic, November 15th on ESPN Plus. That's a huge game. It's gonna kick off. No, that's October 15th. Yep, coming up in a few weeks. October 15th. My bad. That is big time. What I'm saying now, Penny Hardaway have done a lot for that school. And they could get a whole lot better if you give him the chance to do what he can do. A whole lot. When they come to Memphis, need something true for you. And I really believe if give Penny Hardaway the right team, he can win the national championship. Let's move on to the Memphis Grizzlies. Because I want to talk about them too. I think they do for an amazing season this year. Because now you won out and you got Psyche. To me, that was the center that you needed to go out and win the championship. You still got Jared Jackson. You got a whole bunch of shooters around you. And John Morant, no doubt about it, is back. And he is ready to go. And you know he got something to prove. He done heard all the talk. He ready to come out and play some basketball. That's just what it is, you know. I can't wait to see this team this year. Because it's going to be some basketball playing Grizzlies this year. Now, one thing that I literally hated that they let go of Derrick Rose. Because it's hard to when you think of Derrick Rose, you see what he did with the Tigers. That was amazing. And you never really forget the memories that they had back in the day. So I tell you what, he could have finished out in Memphis. He retired this year, but I feel like the way he went out, he still could have been a big part of the Grizzlies this year. But coming up, this year is going to be special. As you're looking at the team they got, some amazing stuff. And I just can't wait to see it. That's my time today, y'all. I love y'all so much. It's been a great day for me. Please like and subscribe. Sure, like and subscribe this content. Because y'all know I'm bringing everything I can to. Enjoy a great rest of the day. And please, y'all, keep on winking it. I'm out.